Okay, what is this shit? Development Manifesto. Energy Shield versus Life. This could be bad. We're making a large number of changes to Energy Shield and other defenses as part of the fall of Oriath Beta. The manifesto aims to explain why we decided to make changes to Energy Shield and why these changes will be. This is beta, right? Okay, why was the change required? CI let ES entirely replace life as a resource that made up a character's effective life pool rather than just augmenting it, because ES comes inherently on intelligence-based equipment and has multiple mods that increase the value. We saw a far greater growth in ES values from well-rolled items than we did life bonuses. This factor, as well as other factors, like the increases in Energy Shield from intelligence and the power of the Discipline Aura, meant that with very well-rolled items, a player could achieve colossal values of Energy Shield. We see characters reaching over 25k ES, while still having the damage output sufficiently to complete all the content in the game, and compared with the 9,000 life that are very... Yep, we know this, yep. In addition, Volpack Ghost for Zealot South Keystone could be used to compensate for any situation where the build found itself lacking, with the small exception of life loss. The combination of a huge effective life pool and complete access to recovery mechanics removed almost all the challenge from the very toughest encounters in the game. Wow, they're realizing something. I am so proud. To solve this problem, we made some changes at certain points that reduce the power of Energy Shield at the very end of the game without undermining it at lower levels. Reduction to the levels of Energy Shield. Oh god. All local Energy Shield modifiers on items, as well as the base Energy Shield on items, have been reduced at higher levels. Very low level items will see a slight increase or no change, scaling up to a 33% reduction at the highest level of modifiers. Below is a screenshot showing a comparison of similar items before and after the change. Holy shit. So if these are the same tiers, if that's T1, T1, and this is T1, T1, Jesus. 200 ES lost. Okay. Wow. That's a heavy nerf. Because of armor ES and the evasion ES equipment, we've had to apply this change to the local percentage modifiers on all other armor types as well. To compensate, all inherent values of base armor and evasion rating are now higher at all levels. Great. These are fucking useless. We've also increased the defenses granted by all body equipment at higher levels by 20%. Wait, what? The defenses. ES is considered a defense in the game's eyes. These changes will not apply to already rolled modifiers, but will apply to existing base types. Rerolling items with an old value will update it to the new values. So every single piece of ES gear that exists is now legacy. $30 exalted for 50k. Fuck off. What the hell, dude? As a consequence, the energy shield values on many unique items have also been updated. Perfect shavs, 448. New shavs, 351. Jesus Christ. It's like 100 flat lost. Rip shavs. So there's now 2 different legacy shavs. We've also reduced the potential to increase ES from other sources. CI no longer has a multiplier to ES behind the keystone. Okay. Elrion can no longer craft 5 to 20% ES on rings. Holy shit. There are other crafted mod changes as well. So this is a legacy mod now, or after patch hits. Discipline now provides a lower value of base energy shield, up to 33% lower at level 20 of the gem. It provides 30% increased energy shield recharge rate. Okay, that's kind of cool. After all these changes, players will still be able to reach significantly higher levels of ES than life. Current estimates are that a build that balances offense and defense and is well geared will reach around 15k energy shield. That's fine. Volpack, Ghost Reaver, and Zealot Sith. These keystones provided huge bonuses to CI players without much of a downside. In the beta, we'll be trying out some extreme changes to Volpack and Ghost Reaver. We'll be iterating on these changes during the beta. Volpack, this keystone will no longer affect energy shields in any way. Holy shit. Okay, so there's no more instant ES leech. It will only apply to life leeched. This is because the higher effective health pool, provided by ES trivialized some encounters with Volpack, where Volpack lets you restore all of your health pool in under a second if the damage was sufficient. Alright, so rip Volpack. Okay, got it. Ghost Reaver. This keystone had a huge downside for characters specialized in both life and ES, as they could no longer leech any life, but had no penalty for pure energy shield, chaos inoculation characters. Because of this, we've now added a multiplier for energy shield recharge rate to the keystone, so players will be trading recharge rate for leech. I'm not sure what that means. A multiplier to energy shield recharge rate to the keystone. Why is that? I'm not following. You remove Ghost Reaver lets you. Okay, hang on. Let me follow this. Ghost Reaver allows you to leech to energy shield. And now it gives a multiplier to recharge rate. Okay, whatever. So with no changes, we may be trying out changes. Okay. Master crafting. We made some adjustments. I don't know what this means. We made some adjustments to master crafting values, most notably local flat bonuses to energy shield now have a more powerful, higher tier modifier. The goal of this modifier is to make it easier to craft worthwhile energy shield items, making it easier to start using CI or hybrid life. What the fuck? They're like, hey, fuck you at endgame, but also we're gonna make it easier at early game. Okay. Alright. As mentioned above, you can no longer craft % ES on rings. We've greatly reduced the cost of this mod, so it's cheaper to place on amulets. Okay, so it's not going to be an X to place on amulets, that's fine. Here's the values of new craftable mods available from Haku. Plus 24 to 37, 35 to 45, 56 to 69. The current ones are like up to 22 max, so this is like triple the amount of flat you can craft on body armors. That's kind of cool. Yep, sure, 41. Great. That is really shit hubris. We're also going to be adding a series of new modifiers to items and replacing what can be rolled on some hybrid armor to both improve life values and to increase the total defenses on hybrid armor. All armor will have a new prefix modifier that can be rolled that increases flat defenses. Okay. So it gives a flat bonus to all three things, and grants a small value of added maximum life. Okay, so everything can roll life on it as a prefix now, in addition to the normal life. That's kind of cool. I like that. So this is like, the top T1 life roll I think right now on an armor piece is 119, so you're adding 38 to that, which looks like what this is actually, 154. Yeah, maximum life modifier in the new armor and maximum life modifier. So you get 154 life on your chest. It's still terrible, but that's fine. We're changing flat added defense mods on multi-defense armors as well. Previously, an armor energy shield item could roll both flat armor and flat ES as separate mods. These pieces will only be able to roll a combined mod that has both of these stats at 75% of their value. This means that hybrid armors will have a lower potential rating of an individual defense but better total defenses. Keeping COSI on this change that grants a lower effective health pool for ES characters, but the bonus defenses may compensate for this when used along other people. The bonus defense. Fucking god damn it, armor evasion is shit, stop it. We're going to be adding a series of new suffix modifiers to rare body armors to give them something more rewarding. Body armors that grant evasion will be able to roll additional dodge chance, that's cool. Body armors that grant armor will be able to roll additional physical damage reduction, and energy shield armors will be able to roll additional energy shield recharge rate. We may be adding other interesting modifiers as suffixes to other items during the beta if this is successful. As you can see, there are a lot of changes to energy shield as well as item defenses in general. We've gone for an approach that adjusts a wide variety of factors. Good. And relying on the beta to give us time to evaluate how this change, blah 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 blah. Okay, so my thoughts. Holy shit. There's so many legacy items now. This line of text right here. Where is it? These changes will not apply to already rolled modifiers, but will apply to existing base types. Rolling items with an old. So like you can just like everything is fucking. Holy shit. There's so many legacy. Like every Shavs is now legacy again. All of the ES gear, all the mirror tier ES gear, it's all legacy. Unless you divine it. That's ridiculous. Still not really sure what the Ghost Reaver thing means. Energy shield recharge rate, like, that's not good. But this is funny. They just killed Volpact for any shield, energy shield character. You cannot leech energy shield with Volpact, so you're forced to be capped by your leech rate now as an ES-based character, which I think is 20% of your max ES per second. That's so fucking weird. So now things like Acuity, Legacy, or yeah, Acuities that say leech applies instantly is going to become incredibly expensive, especially in new leagues. Legacy of Ingtars, which has leech applies instantly as well, doesn't say Volpact, it just says leech applies instantly, means that those are going to spike again. Legacy of Ingtars is already really expensive, and now it's going to be even more expensive. I'm not sure how I feel about this stuff. Like, these look like ass, but the flat bonuses are nice. Ripping percent ES on rings as well means that I should finish a bunch of rings. I gotta start working on rings. Because those are gonna go legacy now too. Every percent ES ring is gonna be legacy. This is pretty cool though, like they're increasing the total amount of life across the board. On armor at least, on gear, sorry, which is great. They didn't say anything about skill tree changes. This is just ES and life. So we might get skill tree changes, which is cool. The chance, I don't get the like dodge chance or percent mitigation stuff, because if you're stacking evasion, you're probably already stacking dodge as well. And if you're stacking armor, you're going to be stacking fortified endurances and shit like that. It's like, I don't get that part, but everything else is cool. So basically, ES is about 3/4 of what it used to be. Volpact is dead. Ghost Reaver, I don't know what's happening. Zeltzelth is unchanged, and the Master Crafting, there's some legacy shit. That's pretty cool though. Alright. I'd fuck, dude. Sure. Let's see what that means. I'm interested in this beta test. Fuck.